Good morning, countryside. My name is Alexis LaChance, and this is UPC. In breaking news, Hurricane Irma has intensified to a Category 5 storm. Irma has raging 175 miles per hour winds and is moving towards the Caribbean at 13 miles per hour. Hurricane warnings are in effect for the Leeward Islands and in the West Indies. It is still unknown about the hurricane's effect on the U.S. mainland. However, it is possible that it could hit Florida, Georgia, or the Carolinas, or even head to the eastern Gulf of Mexico later this week. According to USA Today, Irma is the strongest hurricane in the Atlantic since 2007. The government warns people to begin preparations now while the track is still unknown.
Sometimes, even in big disasters, it's really the little things that count. At a park in Ohio on Monday, 5-year-old Indigo Huber knew there was something more important than playing. She opened a lemonade stand to raise money to help victims of Hurricane Harvey. The girl's mother says they often talk about ways to help others. This is just an example of putting talk into action. In school news, auditions for The Outsiders will be held today after school. If you are interested in being part of the Relay for Life committee, there will be a meeting on August 29th after school in the Media Center. Any students that missed the Gold Gang meeting can still sign up. Dues can be collected in K7 until Friday, September 1st. Dues are $20 and include a shirt and entrance to all tailgates with food and other treats. Captain applications are due today and voting will take place at both lunches today. If you have any questions, see Ms. Troutwine in room K7. The Citizens Information Center is now open for people to be advised on the upcoming Hurricane Irma. They will answer any questions regarding shelters and guidelines for the storm. They will call for mandatory evacuation 48 hours in advance of the storm. Guests near Pinellas County, call 464-4333. If you have any further questions, start helping your community and earning important service hours now by joining Countryside High School's Key Club. Key Club's first meeting will be this Tuesday, September 5th in B2 with Mr. Seaman room after school. The meeting will be held after about 30 minutes.
In sports, Christy has news on the Cleveland Browns. Christy?
Thanks, Alexis. Some members of the Cleveland Police Department will not be holding the American flag during Sunday's first regular season game of the Cleveland Browns. They're unhappy that several Browns players knelt instead of standing for the national anthem before the preseason game against the New York Giants. The president of Cleveland Police Patrolmen's Association said he was disappointed in the ignorance of the Browns players. That's all I have for you in sports. Now back to the news desk.
A News 9 reports that a new playground is being constructed in the university area in Tampa by the children themselves. Last week, a group of a dozen children created their own colorful drawings about how they want the new playground to look. We want to make sure we're designing it for them and they have a voice in the process, said Sarah Combs, CEO of the University Area Community Department Corporation. 7-year-old Aaliyah Rodriguez dreams of having a little ladybug to ride on that rocks back and forth. The playground has another special meaning. A few years ago, a young boy died while riding his bicycle in front of the area where the playground will be built. Contributors to the project promised to dedicate the Tampa playground in his memory.
Regan and Megan have the scoop on this year's upcoming homecoming week.
Arguably the most entertaining week of the year, homecoming dress After some behavioral issues last year, it was a toss-up if the beloved days would be returning for this school year, but Mrs. Clausen says that they're here to stay.
There is going to be homecoming week. We had originally talked about scaling it back because last year was a little out of control, but we have decided to allow 3 days of the 5 days of homecoming week to be spirit days.
Homecoming has been a U.S. upper school tradition.
We need to just say that's all we have today on UPC. Go to the mic. Go, come on. Let's get closer.
Is the name of the game. It has been a tradition at Seaside.
Thank you for watching and have a great day, countryside.